1. Hi everybody, I'm Mahin and this is your Saturday stretch for the daily Bellydance Quickies. Today we're going to go over a full body move that we use in a warm-up oftentimes, but we're going to go over a little bit more in detail about all of the different things that we can do to maximize this as a warm-up exercise. And the one that I'm referring to, and I'm going to do this to the side so you can better see the positioning, is here I have my feet just a little bit wider than my hips, inhaling up, exhaling to a flat back position, bending my knees, making sure they're going out over my toes, gathering my body in, pulling up, taking my arms up, and if you like to, reaching back just a little bit, and then coming back up to repeat it again. So this is a movement that we have in class a lot, but there's different things that are going on in this, and if we pay attention to all of those points, we can get a better and more effective warm-up out of it. The first one is to take your feet a little bit wider than your normal dance stance and take them a little bit wider here. And then to make sure that your knees are always, and this is for everything that you're doing, make sure your knees go out over the second and third toe and that they're not coming out past the line of your toes. That's really for the safety of your knees. So as we come up here, we're going to go over. What we're doing is we're engaging our core muscles here. We're starting to wake them up and get them ready to hold us up for dancing. So we're coming here, we're bending from the hip. As we do this, we're giving our hamstrings a nice soft stretch. Here, you never want to be doing any bouncing down. That would be ballistic stretching, and we don't want to do that ever. So when you're coming up, coming over, just take it down gently, just to the point where you can take this flat and not put over too much of a stretch. This isn't the time for a long stretch. So here, and we're going to bend our knees, making sure of our alignment. From here, when we come down, we're going to come in, and from here, when we come up, we're really going to crunch in here. We're going to get the front of our abdominal muscles all warmed up. We're going to come up, we're going to lift up. As we come up through this position, we're engaging our upper back to straighten us up. Coming up, engaging our back again to hold these arms out, lifting up, out from the hips, and taking a really tiny little back bend if you like, and then coming back up. So let's do this again. And there's actually one other thing I want to mention. Up at the top, flat back, bend, come in, crunch those abs. As for here, also separate these shoulder blades. Widen that upper part of the back, bring it up, and those shoulder blades will roll down the back as these arms come out and engage. So this is a large movement, and that's what we want when we have a warm-up. But all of these finer points will help us to warm up our upper back, to warm up our spine, to get our abdominals woken up. All of these things will make it a better warm-up movement. So that's what I have for you today. Remember, always warm up before you dance, whether it's practice, a performance, or at the beginning of your class. Always make sure you warm up and save the deep stretching for later. And have a wonderful week. Check the box down there if you are not familiar with the daily Bellydance Quickies. And if you are anywhere across the country looking for workshops, I have several dates coming up. Keep an eye on my website, and you can be aware of when I'm going to be coming to your area. Have a great week. Thanks.